King Zyle participates in the Extra Life fundraising program to help sick and injured kids. Wizard101 openly celebrates Pride Month and even gave everyone the opportunity to change their character names and genders in-game. Wizard101 openly celebrates Autism Awareness Month, and even has implemented a well-known NPC in the game whom is on the spectrum. Daniel from Sunken City's Simon's Workshop that contains a fun little battle against Simon the Sayer. King Zyle actively hosts charity events including, but not limited to, Austin Children's Shelter and Child's Play, Creative Action, Able Gamers, and supporting Ukraine during its toughest of times. There are so many pop culture references in the game, and that's quite fun. Examples: Rob Zombie's Living Dead Girl, Ninja Turtle characters in the Wizard City Drains, young Cyrus Drake as Bob Ross, and so many more. The game has had celebrity appearances in the game, such as, but not limited to, Selena Gomez and Nick Jonas. This game is available globally, where you can meet players from all over the world, which provides many opportunities and exposure to different cultures.
هذه اللعبة متاحة عالمياً، حيث يمكنك التعرف على لاعبين من جميع أنحاء العالم، مما يوفر العديد من الفرص والتعرف على الثقافات المختلفة.
The wonderful and amazing Del Aldrich who voices Grandma Raven.
الرائع والمذهل ديل ألدريتش الذي قام بأداء صوت الجدة رافين.
It's family friendly, and people of all ages can enjoy their favorite game. It also has restricted chat so that minors won't be exposed to the less filtered, open chat. The game has so many cinematic storylines, and they really capture the emotional aspect in a healthy and captivating way. One thing I love about Wizard101 is that it brings people together from around the globe. I've met people from places I've never been, such as Poland, Netherlands, UK, Australia and Germany. The visuals are also amazing when traveling through areas of the game. From sandy deserts, rainy jungles, Old English Kingdom. Overall, I'm really glad I signed up those 11 years ago, because I wouldn't have most of the friends I have right now. The thing I love about Wizard101 is how easy it is to customize pets. I love red dragons and I love being able to have a pet dragon that is red. I love being able to work together with my friends in the game towards a common goal. I love that I can be kind in the game, that most of all I find other kind people to play with. I love making friends, seeing the community grow, and meeting new players. One word: decorating. I like decorating in the dorm room specifically because it's a super small place, but it's a great challenge to me to work my imagination and make something amazing. You have to be creative to take such a small place and take it to something else than just the Ravenwood dorm. I've made many themes in the dorm for Halloween, Christmas, Remembrance Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, St. Patrick's Day, Canada Day, 4th of July, Among Us, Alice in Wonderland, Beauty and the Beast. All in the Ravenwood dorm. It's small, but it's just more fun working within limits than a normal-sized house. I like the nostalgia and the magic it brings, but most of all I love how you can pretty much do anything. Wizards has never-ending stuff to do which I love, such as fishing, decorating, questing, collecting badges, and so much more. It's a great getaway to make your fantasy come true. What I like most about Wizard101 are the friendships and relationships that are created within the game.
Ciò che mi piace di più di Wizard101 sono le amicizie e le relazioni che si creano all'interno del gioco.
I'm a hoarder. I like collecting stuff, especially pets, badges, fish, and of course gold. In my case, it's Chatelaine magic because it allows me to create cutscenes and quests, that is to say entire video games at the very heart of Wizard101.
Dans mon cas, c'est de la magie châtelaine car cela me permet de créer des cinématiques et des quêtes, c'est-à-dire des jeux vidéo entiers au cœur même de Wizard101.
I really enjoy the story of the game, it keeps players interested and wanting more.
Nautin todella pelin tarinasta, se pitää pelaajat kiinnostuneena ja haluavat lisää.
What I love most about Wizard101 is the constant challenges they bring your way. You never run out of thrill, and you never run out of eagerness for upcoming success. What I love most about Wizard101 is the camaraderie that I've experienced on every level. It truly is special to meet others who love the game and are willing to help when someone needs it. I have made a lot of true friends in this game. I like making new friends, I like the playstyle of the game, the animals, and the costumes.
Jeg liker å få nye venner, jeg liker spillestilen i spillet, dyrene og kostimene.
I like the game for many reasons, but mostly because the game includes many countries in the story.
Мені подобається гра з багатьох причин, але здебільшого тому, що гра включає багато країн в історію.
The game has great animations and very beautiful scenic areas throughout the game.
このゲームには素晴らしいアニメーションがあり、ゲーム全体に非常に美しい景色が広がっています。
I love wizards for many things. Nothing can compare to the international kindness from players around the world.
Eu amo bruxos por muitas coisas. Nada se compara à gentileza internacional de jogadores de todo o mundo.
Wizard101 lets you go fishing, play minigames, and have fun. The scenery is the best. I wish I could jump into the screen and take a vacation in the spiral. I'd visit Krokotopia and become an architect, then I go to Lemuria and become an urban explorer. I would have to say that Wizard101 has the best creators. So much time and effort into the craft of the game. Players will love for a long time come.
Debo decir que Wizard101 tiene los mejores creadores. Mucho tiempo y esfuerzo en el oficio del juego. A los jugadores les encantará durante mucho tiempo.
I like that I can change how my gear looks without having to settle for below standard stats just to have the look I want. Wizard is fun and make many friends, lot of pets to choose from and cool animals to ride.
Pháp sư rất vui tính và có nhiều bạn bè, nhiều thú cưng để lựa chọn và những con vật thú vị để cưỡi.
Honestly, I can't pick a favorite because everything is great. I don't have high expectations for many games, but I do with Wiz and they nail it every time. Castles. I need them all. I really enjoy decorations. You can make anything you want with items from the shop. Lot of items are easy to get without lots of money.
Realmente disfruto las decoraciones. Puedes hacer lo que quieras con los artículos de la tienda. Muchos artículos son fáciles de conseguir sin mucho dinero.
The music in Wizard101 is captivating. Makes you feel the story and to get interested in what comes next.
La musique de Wizard101 est captivante. Vous fait ressentir l'histoire et vous intéresse à la suite.
The best part of the game for me is the schools you can choose from all have great importance and each school has its own strength, but when you work the schools together then you have endless power. The exemplary usage of each attitude in the different worlds is quite accurate. Really captures to essence of its theoretical history. Gardening is a good feature for friends to make good snacks for the pets. It's very easy and fun to do gardening if you have spare time.
ガーデニングは友人がペットのために美味しいおやつを作るのに最適な機能です。時間があればガーデニングをするのはとても簡単で楽しいです。
When KI does the free memberships, those are my favorite because a lot of people can't afford to pay for a membership and this gives people the chance to move forwards without having to worry about costs. The pets are amazing. Some are cute and cuddly while others are quite odd looking, but all are unique and great to collect them all. For me, the best part about Wiz is that we have so many cool interactive decor items. I love the trains you can assemble and ride, the Ferris wheel carnival ride, and the dance mat that everyone went crazy for when it came out. I really like the concept of shadow spells. It's kinda like a more innocent version of dark magic. Unless you use Shrike, then you're causing more harm than good, haha. The Arcus Cloud mount, by far the best mount release yet. The energy magic you can use for opening reward chests and doing flips in the air is fun and worth the training.
तपाईले इनाम चेस्टहरू खोल्न र हावामा फ्लिपहरू गर्न प्रयोग गर्न सक्ने ऊर्जा जादु रमाइलो र प्रशिक्षणदायक छ।
Fishing. I can collect the fish from each world and display in my tanks for visitors to see.
Íscrach. Is féidir an na héisc a bhailiú ó gach dain agus iad a haspáins I mo chuid umar le go bheici cuairteoirí iad.
I enjoy the music scrolls most. I have an extensive collection of them and can almost identify them by name. Cantrip magic is very fun. It's easy to use and easy to gain levels for higher ranks.
La magie cantrip est très amusante. Il est facile à utiliser et il est facile de gagner des niveaux pour des rangs plus élevés.
I like doing the player battles and to see who is a stronger wizard.
Wy'n hoffi gwneud y brwydrau chwaraewr a gweld pwy sy'n ddewin cryfach.
I like being able to choose what version of a spell to upgrade to. If you don't want one version of it, you can always choose the other upgrade path.
업그레이드할 주문의 버전을 선택할 수 있다는 점이 마음에 듭니다. 한 버전을 원하지 않는 경우 언제든지 다른 업그레이드 경로를 선택할 수 있습니다.
I love collecting pets, doing storyline quests, and helping people on team-ups.
Is toil lima bitha, cruinchid fitiagin, 15 quests sculicht, I gossip gaitchid daoi nan and scoptian.
Wizard101 is the best game ever. I enjoy the MMO-style games more than console games because I can interact with people, almost as if it's face-to-face. Feels very normal to me.
Wizard101 es el mejor juego de todos los tiempos. Disfruto más de los juegos estilo MMO que de los juegos de consola porque puedo interactuar con la gente, casi como si fuera cara a cara. Me parece muy normal.
I like to be able to choose what gear I think is best. Just because the newest wand is everyone's favorite, doesn't mean that I have to use it. I choose what gear works best for the stats that I am wanting for my character regardless of it being the most wanted or rarest. I like playing Wizard on the American server because there are many people who can speak Arabic like me. I like to meet everyone and I like to be able to talk to someone in English in my own language too.
أحب لعب دور المعالج على الخادم الأمريكي لأن هناك العديد من الأشخاص الذين يمكنهم التحدث باللغة العربية مثلي. أحب أن ألتقي بالجميع وأحب أن أتمكن من التحدث إلى شخص ما باللغة الإنجليزية ولغتي الخاصة أيضاً.
Test Realm is my favorite part of the game. I like being able to try things before they are implemented, and being able to help the devs by reporting bugs and getting 15k crowns to use to see if new packs are worth paying actual money for or not. Being able to collect many pets is really fun. Some pets are only able to be collected by buying them, but that makes them more rare. I have a lot of respect for pet gatherers because it is very time consuming to build such a large company.
היכולת לאסוף חיות מחמד רבות זה ממש כיף. חיות מוחמד מסוימות ניתנות לאיסוף רק על ידי קנייתן, אבל זה הופך אותן לנדירות יותר. יש לי הרבה כבוד לאספי חיות מוחמד כי זה מאוד גוזל זמן לבנות חברה כל כך גדולה.
What I love most about Wizards is the friendships that I made in the game.
Ono što najviše volim kod čarobnjaka su prijateljstva koje sam stekao u igri.
I like shopping and having many things in my houses. The bazaar is a great shop.
Is my lamig shoppadorach agus tá an rudí ima hea. Is shoppa inta an bazaar.
Wizard101 is a great place to make friends and hang out. It is good to explore and adventure across the worlds.
يعد ويزرد 1 1 مكانا رائعا لتكوين صداقات والتسكع. من الجيد الاستكشاف والمغامرة عبر العوالم.
I like to play Wizard because I love magic and I love casting spells even if I can't do it in real life.
Мне нравится играть в волшебника, потому что я люблю магию и люблю произносить заклинания, даже если не могу делать это в реальной жизни.
Stitching my character's gear is pretty cool, but I'd have to say that pack gear is my favorite type of gear. Each pack has a different style and kind of reminds me of a costume closet. I can pick out whatever outfit I want to wear for Halloween, New Year's Eve, Valentine's, or if I want to dress up as a safari tourist I can do that too. I like being able to collect treasure cards. Even if I am doing it for trades, then it's still fun. I can farm for Pigsy cards and sell them to others who don't have the time to farm so they can have enough to craft the perm spell. Makes me feel better that I can help out in some way. Pets are awesome, and I like to be able to make a lot of statistically good pets and hatch with my friends to give them better ones for their characters.
宠物很棒，我喜欢能够制作很多统计上好的宠物，并与我的朋友一起孵化，为他们的角色提供更好的宠物。
I don't like capes at all, and most games like this all have ugly capes. But Wizard101 has gears that don't have them, and that's cool. Trolls. All the trolls. I like collecting the artwork for my castle. It looks perfect and you can move the location to fit the artwork closer together for more realistic look.
Îmi place să colectez lucrări de artă pentru castelul meu. Arată perfect și puteți muta locația pentru a se potrivi mai aproape de arta pentru un aspect mai realist.
I like to be able to buy the areas in the game. If you want to pay a little more money you can buy the area and don't need to pay for member.
Me gusta poder comprar las áreas del juego. Si deseas pagar un poco más de dinero, puedes comprar el área y no necesitas pagar por ser miembro.
Ambrose is the real OG. No man could ever cap him, ever. Something about having a good mount is so satisfying. If you have a mount that matches your gear, that's real nice. I like games that give you quest. Something like reading a book and being in the middle of the story.
Ek hou van speletjies wat jou soeke gee. Iets soos om 'n boek te lees en in die middel van die storie te wees.
My favorite part of Wizard101 is when you decorate your houses for a contest. It is fun and gives players a good challenge and healthy competition. Casting spells is great. It's not like other games that show silly graphics, but more attention-grabbing animations. Being able to dress up as your favorite villains is pretty cool. Especially if you show up to a costume party with 20 other Malistairs. That is so awkward, it's hilarious. Each world hints at certain things, like upcoming releases or how each world references another world. A lot of information in the story if you pay attention.
각 세계는 특정 사항을 암시합니다. 곧 출시될 릴리스나 각 세계가 다른 세계를 참조하는 방식 등이 있습니다. 이야기에 관심을 기울이면 많은 정보를 얻을 수 있습니다.
Every time I go to the commons, there is always someone arguing about something or acting crazy like the reality TV shows airing real time.
في كل مرة أذهب فيها إلى المشاعات، يكون هناك دائما شخص يتجادل حول شيء ما أو يتصرف بجنون مثل برامج تلفزيون الواقع التي يتم بثها في الوقت الفعلي.
This is biased answer but the best is Aquila, no question.
Αυτή είναι μεροληπτική απάντηση, αλλά η καλύτερη είναι η Aquila, χωρίς αμφιβολία.
I like crafting. Most people find it annoying but it interests me. Not too many can make them unless they train to level each craft quest throughout the line of worlds. It's worth it at the end.
Mi piace creare. La maggior parte delle persone lo trova fastidioso ma a me interessa. Non molti riescono a realizzarli a meno che non si allenino per livellare ogni missione artigianale lungo la linea dei mondi. Ne vale la pena alla fine.
I have a bet with a friend to see how long those two dudes in the comments keep spinning. I'm betting Ki hasn't even noticed yet. Maybe they are betting 2 LOL. The quests that give you temp polymorphs are funny. That one from Polaris where you have to be a polar bear in a tutu and dance on the stage for the Walrus Queen gets me every time. I really like decathlon events the most. They are very hard, but the relief I feel after completing a tier is so exciting.
Is fewer thoil lim tartas in decathlon as motha. The edgu math gredach them falka de the mia, furichtin as di dom shrieth a reignacted chobros natil.
Beast Moon. It's fun and very competitive, toxic at times, but if you get the right team then you'll be fine. It's funny to see the guy that rides the same rhinoceros across all his character. More people do that now, and you never know when you will see a herd of yaks running wild in Wizard City.
उस आदमी को देखना मजेदार है जो अपने सभी चरित्रों में एक ही गैंडे की सवारी करता है। अब अधिक लोग ऐसा करते हैं और आप कभी नहीं जानते कि आप याक के झुंड को जादूगर शहर में जंगली रूप से भागते हुए कब देखेंगे।
I like that I can play as a wizard in this game, and if I get bored I can go to Pirate 101 and play as a swashbuckler. I like the spells, and the game is very fun. Being able to have mythical creatures as pets is probably my favorite thing about the game. I could never own a real unicorn as a pet, so having one in-game is the next best thing. I like meeting new friends and having battle parties at my castle.
Gosto de fazer novos amigos e fazer festas de batalha no meu castelo.
I think the loyalty shop is a cool concept. It's kinda like getting recognized for being a paid player, which is cool, and I can get things in there that I was unable to buy with money or crowns. I like the boxes event. The recipes available there are not available to those who don't participate. So it's nice having those crafting recipes, that way I can make items for my housing shop trade customers. My favorite part is when we had to free the Crocotopian Mandar slaves. It was wholesome and actually made me cry. Honestly, the daily redeems are so underrated, like I can get hundreds of reagents a day just by house hopping for the dailies or going through someone's redeem portal tour. I like to recreate scenes from movies in different rooms of my houses. I ended up making the Little Mermaid themed room with a lot of the Celesta housing items, and it came out great. That build alone got my house to number 6 on Castle Tours. When Pet Derby was widely played, that was a good time. People are so competitive, but was easy to reach Warlord that way instead of the player battles version.
Amikor a Pet Derbyt széles körben játszották, az jó idő volt. Az emberek annyira versengőek, de így könnyű volt elérni a hadurat a játékos csaták verziója helyett.
My favorite part of Wizard101 is being able to save each world from any threats or harm that may come their way, because I like the hero role in games. If I had to pick between decorating and Beast Moon, I think I'd be tied, so I honestly can't just pick one favorite. Decorating is fun even IRL, but in game you can at least decorate with things that wouldn't exist outside of the game. And Beast Moon is just really fun, and I could play it for hours without getting tired. When we got to graduate from wizard school, it reminded me of Harry Potter and how they celebrate their house ceremonies. I like being able to make gear set outfits. Not a lot of games have that feature, and if you don't know what that is, it's where you select the gear you want for each outfit and can switch between them in a matter of seconds instead of manually changing each item on your wizard. Gauntlets are my favorite because it is like having a mini story outside of the main story, and sometimes they relate to other games or movies. And the drops are usually pretty good, and everyone always uses the gauntlets to farm for something. I collect wands. I have almost every single wand in game and I am very proud of that. I love playing War Lieberly. So many people hate it, but if you like chess or Reversi, then you should give it a try. It's really fun when you get used to it. Making friends and questing together. Yay, I got number 101. I like irony, as you can see, and Wizard101 has a lot of it throughout the game.